Hello, welcome to ATP 101. Today we're going to talk about mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of cell. In your textbooks, mitochondria looks like a little bean. Well, this powerful bean makes energy in the form of ATP, which allows you to do anything that you want in your body. So, like last time, we stopped at the citric acid cycle. Well, we get the electrons from the citric acid cycle in NADH and FADH2, which are like buses that carry the electrons and then dump them off to these train tracks. These train tracks make up the electron transport chain. The electrons move on to these little protein complexes, and they're called complex 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as they're flip-flopping around, they end up to oxygen. Oxygen takes those electrons and converts into water. As the electrons are moving, there's energy in the cell, and this allows hydrogen ions, which are protons, to be pumped across the membrane. When you have a buildup of protons on the intermembrane side of the cell, they flow back down through this fifth protein complex called ATP synthase. And as they flow back down, the little motor at the bottom starts rotating. And as it rotates, we have ADP and a phosphate, which combine and make ATP. This process is called chemiosmosis. Alright guys, so we made a lot of ATP here. Now this is what it looks like in your textbooks. It's kind of boring, so I'm going to pass it over to Joel, who's going to tell you how it looks like in your cells.
So, this is ATP synthase. As you can see, this is the inner mitochondrial membrane, and this little rotor here is what spins when protons come from inside here, through here, and into the cytosol. So as this spins, it causes changes in ADP, which comes in through here and comes out as ATP, as final energy. So, why is this important? One of the most basic examples of how this is important is when you exercise. So you know how when you exercise you get tired and your muscles hurt? Well, if ATP doesn't work, then ATP synthase doesn't work, and then you run out of oxygen. So when you breathe a lot, really heavy, oxygen is now present in your mitochondria. So then all this can happen because the final thing that goes through when you make ATP is oxygen becomes water. And if there's no oxygen, then you have to go through another cycle called fermentation, which produces lactic acid, which is why your muscles hurt so much after you get tired of exercising. So, passing it back to Aditya, tell you final thoughts.
So, you guys know a lot about mitochondria now. So, let's ask you a question. Why do you think mitochondria would be abundant near your heart? Well, it's simple, right? Your heart pumps blood. You need energy to pump the blood, just like you need energy to lift those weights in the weight room. Exactly why we need mitochondria. We'll see you next time.